So again, welcome. Today is March 28th, 2022. You made it through another week, and we are now moving ever so quickly into spring. So hopefully it's getting warmer wherever you are, and that you're beginning to thaw out a little bit from the winter. I want to invite you today just to think a little bit about spring and what that is doing for you. I personally am so glad it's here. The winter was really intense, and the spring itself is also um, coming in pretty intensely with all that's going on in the world. But there's a lot of new life coming up, not a lot of new opportunity. But tonight I want to talk about our three brains. We have our brain in our head, and actually we have a brain in our heart. We have actual brain cells in the top of your heart. And then also you have lots of them in your gut too. So there's the brain in our head, the brain in our heart, the brain in our gut. But most of the time we tend to either stay in the brain in our head or the brain in our gut. And oftentimes we don't have a lot of balance with the brain in our heart. And we really need to have all of these spaces and places working together in harmony, so that we're in balance, because it's the springtime. We just had the equinox, the time to balance out our systems, balance out our energy, balance out our lives, really take a look at where we're in balance or not, or we're out of balance. And as we transition from the winter, where we've been so inwardly focused, as we move towards the summer, where we're going to have a lot more outward time, this is the time to really examine where we're not in balance. And these are really important parts of our bodies. All of our bodies are important. All the parts of our bodies are important, but we we really need to be aware of where we're not in balance. I thought we might explore this a little bit tonight. So we'll move into the meditation. So why don't you just go ahead and find your feet on the ground. And then just take a deep breath. When you breathe in, just breathe out all the heavy energy of your day. Just take another deep breath, breathe in, breathe out, and just tune into the rhythms of this moment, the universe, this world that we're in. Just validate yourself for being here in this place and space, this opportunity to validate and heal your body, your spirit. And as you're sitting there, I'd like you to be aware of your eyes and your ears, and that area between your ears and your eyes, the center of your head. I'd like you to imagine right in that spot where the ears meet in the center of your head and where the eyes meet, where that line between the ears goes, is this chair that you're creating in your mind's eye, a chair that is very comfortable and healing and validating to you and your body. It could be a wire mesh chair like you would sit in at the office. It's really supporting you. It could be a leatherback chair, a wingback chair, a lounge chair, whatever kind of chair really would help you feel good. And go ahead and just imagine yourself sitting in that chair in the center of your head. And from this point in the center of your head, as you're sitting there, just like you're sitting in the chair you're in, as you're listening, I want you to imagine from that chair in the center of your head that there's a connection that you create with your mind from the tip of your spine that goes all the way down to the center of the planet. And you can create this, and it can be anything that you'd like it to be. It could be a beam of light, a waterfall, it could be an anchor and chain, it could be a tree trunk. I just want you to imagine, though, that it's a very big and real connection as wide as your hips. It goes all the way through the earth, through the crust, the mantle, all the way down to the iron core of the earth. And it does that without any effort. just there, you imagine it, and there it is. And it's connecting you with the earth. You're made up from the elements of the earth, all of the elements. And so you are an extension of the earth, and you're just through your mind's eye increasing and making that extension more real for you, making that connection with the earth more real for you. And as you do so, the magnetism of the earth, the magnetic pole of the earth is starting to envelop that created connection, that grounding cord that you just created between the iron core of the earth and the tip of your spine. And it's starting to envelop that and really start to pull on your body, on the tip of your spine, on your sacral floor, on your sit bones. It's also beginning to pull on all the area around you. The area 2 to 3 feet all the way around you is beginning to feel magnetized and pulled on by the magnetic energy of the earth, the gravitational pull of the earth, just pulling all of the stress and all of the thoughts and energies that aren't yours that you picked up today or last week or whenever you last released energy. And you're releasing energy all the time, and you're picking up energy all the time. So just allow yourself to really, really feel that pull on your body. And just be aware of your crown, how much pressure and energy is on your crown. It's a lot of effort, it's a lot of energy to support and hold your vertical column in your body, to hold that crown, to hold your head up. And sometimes there's energy that wants to push us down, to like not allow us to have the seniority over our energy in our body. And I want you to just release any of the energy that's impeding you from holding up your body, having your crown. Just allow that to start to come out, and notice that the energy is coming off your crown without any effort. Just allow that to release. You might notice that your gut might be releasing as this is coming off your crown. Just allow that energy to come off of you. And just feel the weight coming off of your vertebra, your crown, the top of your head, which is being supported by your vertebra. And I want you to be aware of your root chakra, the tip of your spine, and any energy that's pushing on your first chakra, the tip of your spine. It's putting pressure on you to make money, to have, roof over your head, to create. It's putting you into some level of survival. Maybe it's the energy of the war in Europe. Just allow any of the pressure on that first chakra to come off. Just like we just released energy on the crown, just begin to release that. And as you do that, that pressure on the top and the bottom of you is starting to come off. Starting to come off your vertebra, out of your spine. We actually hold a lot of energy in these 2 points. A lot of pressure squeezing us, trying to break us in some way, trying to fold us so that we're more vulnerable and that people can steal our energy. So just allow all the energy on the crown and all the energy in the first chakra that you can release. It's putting pressure on you. It's making it difficult for you and your whole body system, your organs, to operate at their optimal level. Just let that energy start to come out. And as this happens, I want you to have a particular focus on your 3 brains in your body: your head, your heart, and your gut brains. You have 3 brains in your body. And as you allow the crown and the first chakra to release, the pressure on that spine starts to come away. And the earth is just taking this all away. Remember, it's just doing all the work. It's pulling all that energy off the crown and the first chakra, and that's loosening up the spine. And the energy and the pressure in the spine is starting to come out of your body. And as that happens, the communication, the electrical current in the body is able to move more freely, and the communication between the head and the heart and the gut brain is increasing, and also the blood flow. Just allow the nervous system just to start to release all of the pressure and energy that it can right now. All the energy that's not yours that you've picked up in the winter, from the last season. It's keeping you out of balance in your body between these three brains. Just release, breathe in, breathe out, release. Let the spine begin to lengthen as the energy continues to come out of the crown, out of the first chakra, and allow the vertebrae to continue to release more and more energy. Just notice what you notice. You might notice that there's grief starting to come out, maybe out of your heart. Just allow any grief in your body to start to come out. As we're taking the pressure off your body, as the energy off the crown and the first chakra really begins to release and the vertebra starts to release, it then creates room and space for your body to begin to release emotions that are stuck. So any grief that you might be experiencing right now, spring is a time of change. Change can sometimes be scary. Change can mean that things have to be let go of. Sometimes there's a letting go of people changing, moving. It can bring up grief. So just let any grief in your body, whether it's in your heart, wherever it is, just start to come out of you. Just really release all the grief. There's lots of grief in the world right now. It's very easy to match that grief. So just allow yourself to release that a little bit more. And just be aware of your stomach where you're in effort. Be aware that stomach, that's that area between the heart, kind of the start of the gut is that stomach. So just begin to let go of all the energy there where you're in effort. Just release. As you release the grief, the effort comes out easier. And the earth is pulling on your body, the gravity's pulling on you, and it's doing all of the work. There's no effort here. You just get to release and let go. Just breathe. I want you to be aware of your throat. Any judgment or things that you need to say, that you can't say, that where there's frozen energy, things that you want to say. Just begin to start letting that go. And any fear about saying anything that you need to say, let it go. Spring's a time of adjustment. It's a time of rebalancing. You have to rebalance your boundaries, your relationships. And there may be things that you need to say or not say. And you might have fear around that or grief around that. And just allow yourself in the throat just to release. That throat's in between your heart and your head. So a lot of the communication between your head and your heart brain can get blocked by the things that are being held in the throat. So just really allow yourself to begin to release this energy there. Really allow yourself to really begin to let that go. Then breathe out, release. And anywhere in your brain where you're just really trying to analyze things, figure things out in your life. Usually we make our decisions from how we feel or in our heart. But our mind is also important, but sometimes we can over rely on it, especially in our Western culture where everything's about the mind. But just begin to allow the mind just to release, get out of, so anywhere where you're analyzing a problem or any issue, just have it start to come out of you. Just let that energy come out. Just let the analyzing part of your brain just release. Let all the energy where you're trying to figure things out. Again, still allow that fifth chakra, the throat, to continue to release any judgment you have towards yourself or others. And again, be aware of your stomach and your gut, wherever you're in effort, really release that. Where there's any trauma, release that. A lot of the traumas, a lot of the addiction energy that we have in our bodies sits near our gut. So just allow that to come out. That's in between our heart and our gut. Our judgments are in between our heart and our head. Things we need to say in between our heart and our head. And any energy at all around our ability to create that's keeping us blocked from creating. We have creative energy in our throat, and we have creative energy in our lower body, around our gut. So just allow that creative energy just to release. We also have creative energy in our arms. Any energy that does not allow you to have your creative energy. This is a time of starting to create. We need to clear that. So just allow that to start to come out. And just begin to notice how you're feeling in your body. The earth is continuing to pull on your body, on the energy around your aura, around the energy around your body, which is your aura, just really helping you release all the energy that keeps you in your body, your head and your heart and your gut from being in good communication. And any anger that you may be having, maybe you're angry at other parts of the body, maybe you're angry at your heart, or maybe you're angry at your head, your gut, your body, you're not physically taking care of it, or you feel like you neglected yourself during the winter, which is very easy to do because it's so cold and it's so dark. Just allow that to come out of your lower body. Any grief or any other emotion that you need to release, just let it go. Just breathe in, breathe out, release. The earth is doing all the work. Just allow that energy to come out. And I invite you to just think about one or two energies, whether you have a pain in your body or any other energy that's not working for you that you want to release. Just let it go. Let the earth and the grounding do all the work. Maybe it's a situation, maybe it's a relationship energy, maybe it's a work energy. Maybe it's just a pain in your body, but just ask the earth just to pull on that energy and to start to pull it away from you. Just breathe in, breathe out, release. The earth is doing all the work. And any other energy that's keeping you from being in balance in your systems, your musculoskeletal system, your cardiovascular system. It's where all the blood flow. Just allow any energy that's keeping the blood from flowing really well in your body to come out of you. Just like we worked on the nervous system, it's really important that the energy of the blood gets to all of our organs so that our head and our heart and our gut can all communicate really well. And any last energy that you want to release, that you feel like you want to let go of, let that go. And then I want you to be aware of the center of your head, where you're sitting. And from this high brain point, I want you to send the words love from your head to your heart. And you can just see it like a little telephone wire, the telephone just going down to your heart, and just saying how much you love it. Just say it over and over and over to your heart. I love you, I love you, I love you. And then this telephone game is going to continue from our heart, and our heart is going to say to our gut, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then our gut is going to say back to the heart, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then the heart is going to say to the head, I love you, I love you, I love you. And it's creating this loop of I love you going through your body, this words, this energy of love that's moving through your body. Down and up, creating these biofeedback loops. And you're now creating these loops. You're establishing these messages, these vibrations of love in your body. Love for your head, love for your heart, love for your gut, love for yourself. And then I'd like you to, from your head, again, the initiator, this brain, the mind, let me say, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you, and have that go down to your heart. You don't have to know what you're forgiving. Just say you forgive yourself. You forgive your heart. Wherever you felt like it's betrayed you or hasn't served you or has failed you in any way, you just say that to the heart. And then from the heart's going to say to the gut, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. And just notice what happens in your body. And then the gut says to the heart, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. And the heart says to the brain, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. And again, you're creating this loop of forgiveness, giving to your future yourself, forgiving. So you're giving to your future a better energy. So you're letting this forgiveness energy loop, loop, loop in your body. Just allow yourself to feel that. And finally, I want you to say, peace, peace, peace from your brain to your heart. And just see that energy of peace going to your heart. Then from your heart, peace, peace, peace. The words peace, peace, peace go to your gut. And then from your gut back up to your heart, peace, peace, peace goes up to your heart. And from your heart, peace, peace, peace goes back up to your brain. And you're creating peace, peace, love, and forgiveness in your body, in this communication with your heart, creating more room, more space for you in the future and in the present time moment. And you're just going to allow this loop of benevolent energy and words. Words are vibration. There's powerful, powerful healing in them. And you're creating this beautiful healing feedback loop of energy in your body that's going to support you and sustain you as you move forward in your spring. And then from your chair in the center of your head, I want you to look up and I want you to see a point of light above you as if it was your own energy. It is your own energy, looking like a star, and it begins to call back all of your energy from wherever you left it, from last week, last month, last year, from your car, from the computer, from conversations, from the grocery store, from wherever you went, whatever you did, it's all coming back to you. And it's soon almost like you're approaching a beautiful sun. It's gotten so big and so heavy, so laden with your energy. And I just want you to have that sun tune into the energy of peace, love, and forgiveness. Your signature peace for yourself, love for yourself, forgiveness for yourself. And just bring it into your body, filling up your head and your heart, filling up your shoulders, your throat, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, your lungs, down, down, down into your diaphragm, down into your lower body, past your heart, past your gut, to your gut brain, your heart brain, your head brain, down to the sacral floor, down your arms, down to your wrists, down and at your hands, down into your knees, down into your feet and legs, and then extending out into your whole body, above you and below you, and to left and right of you, and the front and back of you. And I'd like you to just now, for just a minute, just allow yourself to just sit in this energy of peace, love, and forgiveness. Just for a minute, I want you to just let it sit in. I'm just going to sit here in silence with you while you let this energy move through you. And then when you feel the peace, love, and forgiveness in yourself, you can open up your eyes and come on out of trance. So thank you for joining me today. Really hope that was a healing for you. It was for me. I want to just make one announcement. Sorry, that's not that. I am starting my beginning clairvoyant tools class again starting this weekend, coming weekend. I'm still looking for a few more students to fill up the class. So if you know of anybody and you refer them to me, you get $30 off a private session with me. I'm trying to teach this one more time after this so that I can have enough students that would be ready for a year-long clairvoyant program. And I know I was planning on giving more information about that this Saturday, but I couldn't bring it all together. So I had to reschedule due to some unforeseen circumstances, but I will soon have that information. So if you do know anyone that would enjoy healing like this, meditation, clairvoyance, or this type of, be interested in this type of work, please let me know. And I hope you guys all have a very great evening and a great week. Thank you. Stop the recording now. Oops, let me resume share.